right. So here's the scene. Here's the scene.
Yes.
All right. So all these children, right? We just give them weapons, put them in a meadow, and they just shoot each other in the fucking face.
Oh, so we give them guns.
Or swords, or a paper fan. No, they have to get the weapons, so they have to fight each other to get the weapons so they can better fight each
Or do they get the... Wait, I thought you said we give them the weapons.
Well, they're there. They just have to go get them.
Get them from us.
Well, we won't be there.
Oh.
We'll be watching on TV.
So we're just going to leave a pile of guns and weapons around?
For the children. And we'll tell them, we'll give them bread if they all shoot each other in the face.
Oh, okay. And what's, like... Is there a winner, or...
Yeah, the one who's the least dead at the end gets the win.
And what do they win?
A lifetime of post-traumatic stress disorder.
That sounds like a beautiful, beautiful prize.
I think that's a very, how would you call?
Gracious?
Gracious, considering, they could have not lived. So I think we're being very nice to let them live.
I don't see the logic here, but I believe you. Let's do it.
I got here's the idea. I'm trying to think of a name though. Let's something like Hungry Fight or Bread Wars, Cupcake Wars.
What about thirsty activities? No,
Cuprit. But by the way, just for everyone who's listening, we might pitch this idea on this podcast I heard once. It's called Riff and Rock.
Music talk.
Yes. Just so you know, the guy with the scary voice, that was me. It was Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Did I just fucking blow your goddamn mind?
You had me fooled. I'm sitting right next to you.
And you all thought I was, David Sutherland?
Donald, you mean?
Donald Sutherland? Kiefer Sutherland?
I was thoroughly convinced that you were indeed the Southers himself. That's why I played along well.
Even while you're looking at me, you're like, shit, maybe he's wearing a mask. Maybe he's like the Emma Watson, who actually was just
Oh, that was frightening. What was that, by the way?
What was that?
Was it just a weird video thing?
I'm
Somebody used Adobe Premiere.
I'm sure Zach Galifianakis had something to do with it, because he has everything to do with the weirdness.
And the thickness? And the sickness?
Yeah. I mean, he was on the first episode of the Comedy Bang Bang television show, and it just was pretty appropriate.
He was the what?
He was on the first episode of the Comedy Bang Bang television show.
I thought that was Amy Poehler.
She's on the second episode, where she's not wearing a wig.
Yeah, she's definitely not wearing a wig.
And that's as many episodes as I watched of that show because I couldn't handle it.
Oh, you need it. Well, I thought, do you like Tim and Eric's work?
No.
Okay, so it's produced by them, so you probably...
That would maybe explain why it hurt my goddamn brain.
But you would like the podcast, so you should listen to that.
Okay. We have a episode, Excitement TBA.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't want to dictate that this is an exciting episode. I think we should let the excitement naturally develop. I think organic excitement is the right term to use, and none of this artificial excitement.
No GMO excitement.
No MSG.
HBO.
Yeah.
2.
Cinemax.
Fox Sports Net.
Hunger Games.
PBS.
Right. I don't want any of that. I want this for people to go, this is natural, co-op, sold at the co-op excitement that, you decide for yourself. But we have 2 albums that sound very different.
You couldn't sound any farther. Hang on, let me rearrange my words. These 2 albums don't sound anything alike.
Is that the order of the words you want to go with, or do you need further rearranging?
If I deem it necessary to rescind my previous comment about the order of the words, then I will bring it up post-haste.
We'll put it in a footnote.
There will be an addendum to the podcast, so pay attention to that.
Then if 5 minutes in, these are the actual set of words in this order. What do you want to talk about first? I think there's a lot to talk about.
Well, first off, I think we should. Did we introduce ourselves?
Well, my name is Donald Trump Sutherland III, sometimes known as Alex. I'm the one that gets angry.
And I'm Donald Duck, also known as Ryan Burns. We are your go-to guys for riff and rock music talkingness.
If you're finding someone else that's doing riff and rock music talk, let us know. We'll sue the fuck out of them.
Yeah, we'll see them at Judge Court.
Mock trial with Jay Reinhold.
Yeah. But now that we got that, now that we leapt over that hurdle, actually, before we jump right in, is there any like music news that you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I could vent some nerdy music love.
Please do.
Well,
although don't talk about the Mars Volta.
well, then I have nothing to talk about.
Oh no, you can do it. Go for it.
Well, I'll say that my two main musical crushes, Omar and Cedric, they resolved their tension, back together. So if you didn't like that whole Bosnian Rainbows thing, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
I don't have to worry about it anymore?
Well, I mean, I think they'll still put out a second album, but they now have a new band called Anti-Mask, which is sort of a surf punk outfit. It's very different from what they've done before. Features Flea on bass.
Oh, wow.
And then David Elich, who was the touring drummer for Miley Cyrus. So, I mean, you're just getting the best of all worlds.
Of all of them. All they need is, like, Pavarotti's Ghost, and they have a crew.
Or the piano from the Candelabra.
Oh, the Candelabra?
Candelabra.
Wait, what was the full title of that? Of The Haunting of the Candelabra?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
But anyway, so they have a new band. They have a couple new singles out already. I think it's going to be good. I'm really excited for a full release so we can review it. Just seems like it's fun. Simpler music, but it doesn't mean it's plain boring music. There's a lot of excitement to be had, so I'm really excited for that.
I'm excited for Ant Mask. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Do they wear these ant masks on stage, or have they not performed yet?
No, right. It's anti-mask. Anti-mask.
Ants can't drink tea, Alex.
No, anti-mask.
Oh, like my auntie that lives in Florida.
That's as close enough as we'll get.
I don't think she owns any masks, but okay, it's fine. It's okay.
Mean,
I guess it's not my aunties. It's their aunties.
It's the collective anti.
Oh, like pro mask and anti mask.
I think it's pro mask and mask choice.
Okay, and so which side do they fall on?
Right. Should you have a right to wear a mask, or should all masks be celebrated?
Are we always wearing masks? Do we just have a lot of internal masks?
That's a great question. One that we may not be able to delve too deep on that subject.
I don't know. When we talk about Skrillex, might show up. I don't know.
But no, so they're coming out, and then in news that I have no follow up to, Linkin Park is putting out a new album.
Say what?
And I didn't know they were still a band.
Wow. Oh, much like Limp Bizkit is coming out with a new album.
After their decimatingly powerful runaway hit, Golden Cobra.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get that song out of my head. I've tried. But it's still going.
Once you've heard Golden Cobra, the only way to get it out is with a bullet.
Yep.
So Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah, let's talk about Taking Back Sunday. So they were popular back in the early 2000s.
And as we discussed last episode, that quintessential pop punky sound of the early 2000s that encaptured so many people, made us go out and buy Volcom t-shirts and Vans shoes, attend the Warped Tour, and then we all got jobs.
Yeah.
Some of us got jobs. A few of us got jobs?
Yeah, a handful, a sprinkle, if you will.
A handful of us got jobs. Taking Back Sunday definitely was in the mix of all those bands, but now they are back with their new album, Happiness Is.
Is what? Oh, I thought the name of the album was Happiness Is Taking Back Sunday.
No, it's just Happiness Is.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, there's a panther on the cover.
There is a panther.
Maybe it's Happiness Is Panther?
That'd be cool.
Or Happiness Is Taking Back Sunday Panther?
You know, that really ties the whole album together. It all makes sense now.
Yeah. What did you think of Happiness is Taking Back Sundays. Happiness is Panther sex.
So this is what, the third, fourth album that we've reviewed of pop punk, or mostly punk bands that gained popularity. They reached their climax in the early 2000s.
We had this.
We had the Lawrence Arms.
Bad Religion.
We what else was it? Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah, we had Panic at the Disco.
Corey wrote an article about Fall Out Boy. Did we talk about Fall Out Boy?
No, but he really liked. We talked about the book.
I really like that album. But like it's. Did we talk about Green Day ever? But Green Day's another one. Come on. But they're all like what? They were hugely popular 10 years ago, and here they are going, oh, we're almost 40 or are 40. We should probably make a little bit more money before we call it quits.
We got to put our kids through school.
My second wife really wants me to get up to date on my child support. Like it's kind of depressing because like their sound doesn't change too much.
See, I disagree, and I thought this was overall, there was definite nods to the freshman year in high school, family good time, got a poster of, I don't know, Corey Haim on your wall.
Oh, he's so dreamy. Rest in peace.
But there was enough, most of the songs had enough unique sonic qualities that actually carried itself. I thought it wasn't as blatantly shit as some of the other things we've looked at.
And I agree. I think that of all of those other albums where it's bands blatantly trying to just see if people still listen to them or even think about them,
sucker them in with nostalgia.
It wasn't by any means the worst. No. I wouldn't say it's the best. I would definitely say Fall Out Boy had the best comeback, I guess. Yeah, definitely that's a comeback.
Of the bands that put out an album recently, yes. The one that did it the best was Brand New. Because Brand New had 2 poppy albums, and then they went, no, this is dumb. And then they just went like post-hardcore and just experimental, and they just went, nope, not going to do it.
When's the last time they came with an album?
2009.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's 2014. All those other albums came out last year. By
2009, they had outsmarted everyone, and they decided they went in a new direction.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it was 2009. But, and I saw them live on the tour, and it was really funny, the dichotomy between the people who wanted to hear their new music, which included me, and the 18-year-old girls that wanted to listen to the old tracks
with their Converse shoes and all those dumb little bracelets.
And so they were like jumping up and down when they play the old songs, and then they play like a new song, and all the new songs are like really sad and depressing, and then they get all just mopey.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this shit rules.
It's like seeing Gary Newman concert where he plays the good old songs with the techno and then the strange, sad, depressing, really ugly songs.
But so this, and I think it's actually comically appropriate because Taking Back Sunday and Brand New have a relationship between each other, between some of the band members, as in they hate each other.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So they got some sweet rivalry going. But so this kind of me was like Taking Back Sunday listened to Brand New, and they went, we can do that. We can copy off our rivals.
As far as this new album with Taking Back Sunday, their other albums are way better.
I don't even remember any of their other albums.
I can only remember the one, and I actually forgot the name of it. Give me 1 second. Let me look it up, everybody.
I've heard a bunch of individual songs, and it's all kind of just blurs together. This is the one where, as an album, it's okay. But there's some songs that really do stand out very well, such as Flicker, Fade.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's. You figure an album like this is going to come out in the gate with a 3-chord punch, talking about a summer love and like your Element skateboard and shit, or a longboard, as you know people are into these days. But it opens up with like a little string intro, and then it goes into this slow, crunchy, melodramatic, mopey song.
And then the rest of the album is about longboard and summer love.
So did you find the album you were trying to?
I did. Well, before I mention it, let's take a little break and listen to, what was it called?
Flicker Fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was definitely reminiscent of their earlier works.
Yes.
From the album, I actually found it. It's their first album by Taking Back Sunday called Tell All Your Friends, with such great songs as pop punk hits like where's it? Cute Without the E, and where is it? Where's the other one? Great Romances of the 20th Century, and more, which were their big hits back when, at least when I was in high school.
I'm sure our high school crushes made us listen to those songs at some points.
Or just people in general. People that ran comic book stores, crossing guards, everybody.
Ice cream men.
The principal was like, hey, Alex and Ryan, listen to this. It's a really good song. Like, no, man. But now that we're old, we'll listen to it.
It's I think this is a necessary move for any of these bands, that you need to grow up and sort of embrace sort of a new sound. I think having a couple nods works, and this album definitely has, like, Beat Up Car is just quintessential 2002 bullshit throwback pop punk song.
It's not nearly as bad as the Kings of Pop Punk bullshit songs, Blink-182, which is good that they don't sound like it.
Right. But so they have those nods. They let you go, okay, yeah, we know that you probably want to hear a couple of these songs, and we need to pander to our audience a little bit. But then you get out some other stuff like All the Way or It Takes More, which slower, have some spacier guitar effects, have a little bit more room to breathe, more than 3 chords.
I don't know.
Four chords,
four
maybe?
chords. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
4 chords.
So I mean, in that regard, I definitely didn't. There's a trudge in the middle or near the end where they're just like a bunch of Taking Back Sunday songs.
Yeah. And actually, I think we're leaning a little bit too much towards their new sound, like their gross old people sound, where they remember the good old days of PT Cruisers and the resurgence of Pogs for some reason. Let's listen to one of these poppier songs to have people identify with it.
How about Better Homes and Gardens?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what they used to sound like. And that's what they technically still sound like.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's better than the Lawrence Arms' new album.
Yeah, you were an unhappy camper.
I still don't. I can't do it.
There's an amusement in, especially at our age, our very old age. Well, just in the fact that we grew up at the apex of that sound.
Shitty suburbanite pop punk sound?
Yes.
Okay.
Shitty suburban. And if there was a genre tag, you would genre tag it shitty suburban pop punk.
Yeah, you got your Jimmy Eat Worlds. You got your... the only band I can think of right now is REM, which is not it.
Lucky Boys Confusion.
Lucky Boys Confusion.
Yellow Card.
L7.
What was the band that had the video where they played in the pool?
Wasn't that Jimmy Eat World?
No.
You got your Local H.
They played there's a song that was like, I don't want to waste my...
Oh, Sum 41.
Sum 41.
Although I really like them. Don't judge me.
No, that song is totally legit.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, what else was on that album?
Well, there's a lot. Do you want me to tell you?
Tell me about
All right.
what's on that Sum 41
All
album.
right, so it starts off with a deep, like, there's church bells, but not multiple, just one, just dong, dong, and then a deep voice says a poem, like it speaks verse, and then it ends with, and there will be called Sum 41, and it goes straight into this song. It goes, and then what's his name, the Canadian dude that married Avril Lavigne was like, but then the other dude, the soul guitarist, who, by the way, they all grew up listening to metal music, which is pretty great, but also kind of depressing that they turned to shitty suburban pop punk. But then he's like, all right, track 3.
I thought this was track 1.
No. Track 1 was the verse, and then the poem. Then it goes into track 2, and then track 3.
Well, hold on. How much of this is true?
No, all of it. Mind you, this is from their second album called All Killer No Filler, produced by I think Island Records. So track 3 is very short. It's about how Canadian kids always commit suicide. It's kind of sad, but who cares? Track 4, that's their hit. I don't remember the name of it.
Fat Lip.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then track 5 is kind of dumb. Track 7 is pretty good. But then you gotta wait until the very last song, which is called "Pain for Pleasure," which is it's a throwback to Iron Maiden.
Oh, it's called All Killer No Thriller.
Filler.
This
is a great tangent.
They also had that's a wonderful album cover.
Yeah.
Well, they also had what was it? In Too Deep. That was another.
Yeah, that's track number 7.
Oh my God! How many times did you listen to this album?
This is the first album I ever bought, mind you.
Oh my God! Oh.
I gave it to Kelsey, my lovely wife to be, as a gift, and she tried to throw it away.
Kelsey, is this true?
Like, this is a piece of my life. This is more me than anything else in the world. And then she goes and throws it away.
So
I have to leave.
Should people listen to All Killer No Filler by Sum 41?
Yes, listen to All Killer No Filler. If you want quintessential shitty pop punk, that's very, very what's the term for you make fun of yourself?
Self-aware.
Yeah, but it's very self-aware, but self-incriminating or whatever it is.
Self-deprecating.
Yeah, it's deprecating, but it's funny, and then everybody will have a great time. A++. Taking Back Sunday, not so much. I did like this album to an extent. It's listenable.
It's definitely not bad. We can 100% say this is not a bad album.
It's not bad.
If you were into this sound and now you're a little bit older, maybe you have a 9 to 5, or maybe you work part-time at the Starbucks and live at your parents' house still, that's okay.
You have 5 kids and they listen to garbage music and you just want to sit back and relax and listen to your bands from the good old days. Go for it. Could be worse.
This is going to fill the need of maybe a little bit more grown-up sound, but it's still going to make you feel good at the end because you're going to listen to songs like You Do and We Were Younger Then, and you're gonna remember when you were younger in high school and people didn't have belly button piercings or tattoos behind their ears. What the fuck is tattoos behind the ear? That's a thing now. That's a thing to get a tattoo behind your ear.
I have one.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you what it says. It says, "Don't look over here. Look at my face."
That's a very appropriate tattoo.
Yeah, it's written in cursive.
Oh, yeah. Is it like that nice gothic font? So it's actually really hard to read?
Yes. It's got the weird spacing and the shading.
I think if you would have gotten it in Comic Sans, it would have been...
No one would take me serious if it was in Comic Sans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so this will bring you back to the good old days of when life was innocent and your virginity hadn't been mocked all across the gym room floor.
I remember those days.
Hi-yo!
I left it so many people. Anyway, I just had an epiphany about this album.
Yes.
So when I was listening to it, I listened to it 3 times to get a good opinion on it. I always had to stop and listen to their earlier stuff that is better. I'm like, look at this album as a launching point for the spaceship that is better music. So it'll inspire you to go further into
what you trying to say, Ryan?
Into down memory lane, if you will, of music.
Yes. He's upset right now.
But I would recommend this album if you're into this sort of thing, which you might not be, and if you aren't, then please don't start listening to it. It's terrible.
It's a bad genre for privileged white kids, but if you grew up with it, this is probably in the upper tier of it, just because it's not lowest common denominator and insulting. It tries to treat you with some level of dignity. However, if you grew up in high school and you didn't listen to Green Day, The Offspring, Blink-182, Lit, I forgot Lit,
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World, Sum 41, Taking Back Sunday, the first few albums by Brand New, Blink-182, I said Blink-182, Dashboard Confessional, Something Corporate, Yellow Card,
Papa Roach.
Wait, throw a wrench in it.
Rob Zombie. Power Man 5000.
Power Man 5000 is still a band.
Yeah. It's frightening, isn't it? The dude's still wearing Jinko jeans on stage with those frosted tips and
You mean Guy Fieri or whatever his name is? The guy from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Brothels.
Yeah, Power Man 5000.
Jack's Mannequin.
Ben Folds 5.
Under Oath.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Blues Traveler.
Moody Blues.
The Everly Brothers. Chicago.
Morgan Freeman.
Seal.
Oh, fuck. See, Life? Or was it Life a band? Or Lighthouse? Or Lifehouse?
Lifehouse. Creed. Something Corporate.
We said Something Corporate.
Oh, I said they're worth mentioning twice, don't you think?
The majority of the lineup from Woodstock 99.
Nirvana. Blind Melon. Public Enemy.
Kid Rock.
Jane's Addiction.
Korn.
Kimono Cult.
Limp Bizkit. What? Offspring? Yeah, Offspring.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Third Eye Blind.
The Beastie Boys.
The Beastie Boys are good.
A Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest is even
All
better.
of those bands are just shitty punk pop. This is from the suburbs. That's all of those listed bands fit into. So if you listen to any of the above, you should just accept it. You lived a terrible life.
You probably lived in a suburb called Sugar Hills.
Or something that ended in the word ville.
Crawfordville.
Or had the word oak in it.
Oak Court.
Or deer.
Maple Deer.
Creek.
Cinnamon Creek.
What are some other good ones?
Better Horizons.
Glen.
Crimson Court. With what lake?
Salta Lake City.
Salta Lake. Creek Lake. Hickory Log.
Oh, we forgot to mention Creed. Creed also fits into that demographic.
POD, Payable on Death.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about them. Don't know how.
How could we...
Look inside.
What we're trying to say is that if you're a little bit older and you avoided this, or you're a little bit younger and you didn't experience this, there was a period around 1997 to 2002...
2004.
Where like a good 80% of what was coming out was just fucking garbage. Like a good... Like indie, like the good underground indie music hadn't fully blossomed yet.
It was just born.
And like all the pop music was just deteriorating into a turgid Maroon 5 shit heap.
With Spice Girls fit in, they were in there.
Yeah, Hanson was in there.
Both Nick Carter and Aaron Carter both had a career.
Think of that. Two of the Carter boys had a career. Justin Timberlake hadn't broken out of his independent shell yet.
Hilary Duff had 2 movies under her belt and 2 albums.
Avril Lavigne didn't only play in malls. She had like real concerts.
God, those were terrible days.
O-Town, 98 Degrees,
Backstreet
LFO,
Lifehouse, Crazy Town, Kid
no,
Rock,
Crazy.
Uncle Cracker, Motorhead,
Jewel, Alanis Morissette,
Tori Amos, Tracy Chapman, Tracy Morgan, Morgan Freeman.
G Love and Special Sauce.
They're still around.
Ace of Base. The String Cheese Incident.
REM.
Buck Cherry. Did you forget Buck Cherry?
Wait,
you can't unforget.
Has this
Buck
conversation just devolved into us listing random bands? Yes, it has.
Bush.
Oh yeah, Bush.
Sugar
No
Daddy,
Doubt, of course, No Doubt.
Guster.
Coldplay.
Everclear.
U2.
Los Lobos.
Everlast.
Wyclef Jean.
The Fugees.
Counting Crows.
Counting Cards.
I actually more or less just pulled up the list of Woodstock '99, and I've been going Godsmack.
Oh yeah,
Collective
Disturbed,
Soul, Seven Dust, Rusted Root,
Avenged Sevenfold,
the Brian Setzer Orchestra. Remember that year when swing music came back?
Yeah, it was weird.
The weirdest fucking year in the universe.
That was so weird.
Everlast.
I already said Everlast. Anyway, don't listen to Taking Back Sunday. This happened.
Porno for Pyros.
Wait, what was the name of the album again? This happened. Oh, Happiness Is Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday, Happiness is a perfectly acceptable album for £5.99.
If you
$10 American, $11 Canadian.
If you can look back and have fond memories of the first time you heard any of those previously mentioned bands on the radio, you would like this album.
Chemicals Between Us by Bush was a halfway decent song.
I think now it's time to, instead of looking at the past, look towards the bleak,
dark,
torturous present.
Where
Yes, I said the...
All right. So, while you may have been listening to all those bands in the past, there's a man who came from the future, a dark future where it's okay to shave half of your head and
look silly
and push buttons, and that man is called the Skrillex.
Yes. Actually, I think there's already an American Skrillex, and since he's Canadian, I think technically his trademark name is Canadian Skrillex.
Canadian.
So I believe we should start referring to him as that for the duration of this episode.
So Canadian Skrillex used to be in an emo band and decided it's easier to make more money to convince people in college to dance to loud noises and push buttons inside a spaceship.
Yeah, and break machines and have people dance to that.
Yes, and he released. Is this like his first album?
No, there's a couple.
Like his first full length album?
I think this is his second. We're looking it up
because we're.
Oh, geez, there's so many.
No, this is his first full-length studio album.
Okay.
He has 11 EPs though.
Oh, jeez, that's too many EPs. Too many. Canadian Skrillex, we're gonna have to put you on notice that you can't make any more EPs for at least 9 months.
Right.
But the name of this studio album, the first from Canadian Skrillex, is called Recess.
Yeah.
Which I guess. What am I trying to think of?
I don't know.
It implies that he is done working for now, and he's taking a slight recess to go play tetherball or I don't know, hang out on the monkey bars.
Wait, okay, what are we talking about?
We're talking about his new album.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's Recess. I got the joke now. Tetherball.
Yeah.
Sorry, I zoned out for a minute.
No, it's okay.
I was staring at something.
Oh.
And then it's called Recess. It stars T.J. Detweiler, and it's about this group of kids, and they have fun in recess. And there's a king of the recess. His name is King Bob, and this was on ABC and Saturday morning cartoons. And I apologize if you don't get this reference.
And this is the soundtrack to that
right
TV show.
So let's listen to a clip.
Whoa, I think we should talk about it a little bit first.
Oh, okay. Well,
or maybe it would make more sense to just have them listen to it.
It's hard to describe.
Let's just play them. Just play them out.
This is a song, and that was.
Yeah, that's dubstep, everybody.
And I know dubstep gets a bad rap in the community.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's okay if we try to give it a fair shot, due diligence.
Nope.
Apparently, we can verbally berate it for the next 15 minutes because that's, what we do.
So, where to start? First off, this album fucking sucked.
I didn't like most of it. There were a few tracks, though, that I actually did legitimately enjoy. But they were the songs that were not the dubstep. There's like 4 or 5 songs on here that are just not dubstep songs.
Yeah.
All the other songs have almost literally the same exact structure. Where it's like, mellow, 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 build,
drop the bass.
Build. Here is a quote. Annoying noise, annoying noise, annoying noise, annoying noise.
Dropping basses
Dropping
throughout.
bass, dropping bass. Then we would come down again. Now we're gonna be cool. Now we're gonna be cool. Build, 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 build. And here's the thing. And then it does that. And then sometimes it'll fake you out, like it's gonna calm again, and it's gonna build into another bait. It's like a roller coaster. We're like, I think the roller coaster was gonna go down.
It's
again.
a really bad, annoying, broken roller coaster.
I legitimately thought, and I'm not certain, that the first track, All Is Fair in Love and Bro Step, a very cute title, is a joke. I think it's a joke track.
Of course. It has to be.
With the number one on the title, and then the very cute obligatory sci-fi reference during the entire song. And you have to wonder if he just was like, this is 21st century strong bad techno.
It has to be.
Oh, speaking of relevant things, Homestar Runner updated its page on April 1st.
Yeah, just the front page.
Yeah, but they did something.
Oh yeah, they did do something.
And
it's pretty elaborate. I liked it.
It's very good. But then I was like, okay, this was... I kind of had to laugh at the song, so I'm like, oh, I think he's just poking fun of himself. He's being self-aware. Then the rest of the album is going to be a little bit different. Then we got to Recess. And then the same
song happened.
The same song happened.
Same song.
Then Stranger, and I actually legitimately can't finish Stranger. The noise that it makes, that high-pitched, squeaky, squealy, ear-penetrating noise.
Oh, you mean this noise?
That's the one.
Yeah. That was a terrible noise.
It's a very... Well, then there's...
But it's what the kids like, though.
I don't know why. It's like... It legitimately is like this music was never intended for commercial release. Like, there's no reason you would ever listen to this on your own accord. On your this is a good Sunday listening session. I'm gonna put on Skrillex.
Well, it's time to do my homework. Let's throw on some Skrillex so I can concentrate.
Oh, there's a guest here. Whoa, come on in.
Well, you could introduce me as saying, now to hear from the kids.
Oh well.
No, just come in. Just come in.
Come in. All right.
I'm in.
Oh, we have a 20 and a half year old lady. Hi, welcome to Riff and Rock Music Talk. You can sit. You can sit. She's gonna sit on top of his lap. That's what the 20-year-olds are doing. Hi, how are you?
Don't touch the microphone.
Yeah, don't touch anything.
I'm sorry. Hi, everybody.
How are you doing?
Hi.
What's your name?
Well, my full name is Beals B. Ub, but my friends call me BB.
Is that BYBY?
Just BB.
I mean, you are white. You probably have a lot of Y's in your name.
I just really appreciate if they call me BB.
Okay, all right, BB. What do you have to say about Recess by the Skrillex?
I love Skrillex. I just want to go out there and say that right now. My friends have so many good dance parties with Skrillex. We we just have such a great time when he drops the bass. It's so fun.
What's your favorite song by Skrillex?
I can't think of any titles right now, but the one with the wub wub wubs, so good. So good.
Oh, you mean all of them?
Yeah, I can't pick one. Can't pick one.
That's a good point.
What's your opinion of the song where the guy's like, I just want your numbers, so tell me where we can go and fuck. Tell me where we can go and fuck.
You want to fuck?
Oh yeah,
You want to fuck?
You want to fuck? You want to fuck? You want to fuck? You want to fuck?
Oh yeah, that one really speaks to me and my friends. We have a really good time dancing to that one. I love when we put on all our neon-colored clothes and our sunglasses, and we paint our bodies with neon paint, and then we go dance. We just dance.
Might I comment that is a huge navel piercing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Like, Jesus, it's like you're wearing a tiara. Like, is that a tiara?
Is that a tiara coming out of your stomach?
You guys are so funny.
Yeah.
Well, we are from Illinois.
Yeah.
Actually, funny enough, Ryan, Coast is Clear, which is the Do You Want to Fuck song.
Oh, that's it. It's not the song called Fuck That?
No, funny enough. Is actually one of the songs I like because because despite Chance saying, "Do you want to fuck?" a whole lot of times, it's one of the not dubstep songs.
Yeah, but it is annoying. it is by far the most annoying song on the entire.
It's as bad as "Stranger," which has the noise we featured earlier, which it's just the hold on.
I just really don't think you guys understand dubstep.
What do we not understand?
But you just you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the wubs that are flowing through your body.
Oh, like giving the right amount of praise to the bass god.
You know.
Praise bass god.
I really think it's because you guys are kind of losers and you kind of just sit in your chairs and listen to this music. You're not feeling it. I feel it. I feel it so badly in my body that it makes me feel like a god.
She has broken out into a sweat, just so everybody knows.
BB, just so you know, your nose is bleeding.
Yeah, here, get
I
you a towel.
feel really powerful when I listen to dubstep, guys.
Oh wow. Do you just listen to it when you're out and about, or do you listen to it when you're trying to relax, in the bath, or when you're having, I don't know, a golfing session? Do you people play golf? I don't know what you people do.
Just mainly with my friends. My really good friends.
Yeah.
My besties.
Great.
I love them so much.
When you're driving around.
Hey, Jenny and Monica. Love you guys. Mwah, mwah.
Thank you for that.
Your
breath smells like Cheetos, by the way. Is that also is that a young thing, or is that just like a dubstep lover kind of thing?
It's kind of a dubstep cuisine.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of Cheetos. I think they sponsor some dances.
Canadian Skrillex is sponsored by Cheetos?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, here's my question, BB. Is there a way of dancing without the bass being so loud that it has to dictate what you're doing exactly?
Well,
what if it wasn't that loud? Would you still know how to dance?
I just don't think you understand dubstep the way I understand dubstep.
Well, what other music do you listen to, BB? Do you listen to, I don't know,
whatever's on the radio, I love all music. Every single type of music, I love it.
even country?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite country star?
Canadian Skrillex, by the way, is not an appropriate answer.
Oh. Because I was going to say that. I can't say that, though?
No.
What's
your opinion on Toby Keith? Do you like Toby Keith?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty country.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Notice, it's Toby Keith, not Chief Keef.
No.
They're two separate people. Just so everybody knows out there. Two separate people.
You're so funny.
Thank you. Well, let's play another song.
Do I have to?
Well, I kind of want to see what will happen if we start dropping the bass in the studio.
Can we listen to Doompy Poop? Because that's just a funny word.
You read my mind.
You guys are going to play a song?
Yeah, we're going to play
Oh
Doompy
my
Poop.
God. I'm wearing my bathing suit on underneath this, so I can totally dance.
It's only going to be 15 seconds, but okay, you do whatever you want.
Did you listen? Did you just come from spring break?
Just play the song.
All right, this is Doompy Poop. And just so everyone knows, that featured Mishka. Mishka is a person who was featured on that song.
And just so everybody else knows, BB went insane. She broke one of the windows, so now there's a slight breeze, which is pretty nice.
It feels good.
And all of the CDs that were on our table are scattered everywhere.
Is that what those were?
Yeah.
I didn't know what those were that I was stepping on.
She bit the engineer. Are you all right, Jim?
Everything hurts.
All right. So we'll talk to you later about that. By the way, we don't have workman's comp. Sorry. No, it's okay. And wow, geez, we only played 25 seconds of that song, and it's chaos.
Yeah.
I'm glad nothing is on fire.
So BB, now that where are you off to next? Are you going back to school?
Yeah, I've got some classes in feminism that I need to go to with my friends.
Oh, with your friends, yeah. Was that your idea, or did you just...
To take the feminism class?
Yeah.
It's part of the curriculum.
And what school do you go to, BB?
I go to the University of Wisconsin Whitewater.
Oh yeah, I've
Oh.
heard of that place.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Yeah.
We know how to party in Whitewater.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Is Whitewater's known for its big
That's
parties.
Yeah,
Drinking
there
in the
there
streets.
is entire rooms dedicated to neon paint.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty great.
Yeah. yeah. Well,
That's really great. Thank you for that, BB. Did you want to stick
Thank
around
you.
for the rest of the show?
No, I mean, unless you guys want me here to like dance in the background.
Yeah, we're
You
not
gonna
gonna.
play some more? You gonna
Well,
play some more
well, I think
dubstep?
that maybe, perhaps.
Yeah.
But
Should I do? I get the hint. I'll go.
no, it's okay. But,
I have friends.
All right, that's
that
fine, you can
I
go.
need to meet up.
Yeah.
We
Well,
believe you.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping the episode up pretty soon anyway. So yeah, you can leave. But before you go, would you recommend everyone listen to this?
Oh my god! If you haven't listened to Skrillex yet, get your
Canadian
butt in
Skrillex.
action, girlfriend. Yeah.
And once again, she's broken out into a horrendous sweat.
more of a
and let me get you another
seizure.
towel. There you go.
Thank you.
I noticed you're wearing a pacifier. Okay, anyway, pacifiers. I don't get
This
rave
is
culture. Raving, dubstep, I don't know.
What's raving?
It's what you people do.
No, I listen to dubstep.
Yeah, at raves.
And Braves.
No, that's like a dance, like a really, really sweaty dance party.
Well, what?
What are you
I
doing?
don't see the I don't not see the correlation.
Ryan, would you recommend?
Yeah, I would. Don't be like BB. No offense, BB, but your taste in music is terrible. Do not
taken.
do not listen to Canadian Skrillex, please. For the love of everything that's good in the world, do not listen to it. I heard that Barack Obama is keeping track of every time you listen to Canadian Skrillex,
Oh my god.
and
is
he will destroy entire families in Mongolia.
That is what the NSA was built to do, was to track dubstep. Okay,
Is this true? Oh my god.
very, very true, BB. It's very true.
Oh my god.
Fire Away is a good song, but that's
Fire away, fire away.
Um,
The son of man. Wait, that's Calvin Harris.
Coast is Clear is good if you can find like a version of it without vocals on it. Like maybe like a.
Do you want to fuck? Do you want to fuck? Do you want to
Or
fuck?
if you just want to find a version with only vocals on it, would also
Yeah.
be good, just so you could. And just play that on loop. When you got your first date with your boo, and
What
you get her in
you
your car,
into?
you're driving her to the
What you
Olive Garden,
into?
and it's just that nonstop. Do you want to fuck? 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 So unless you want to fuck, don't buy Skrillex's Recess.
Yeah, please don't.
No. BB, thank you so much for coming on Riff and
Yeah,
Rock
thank
Music
you very
Talk and-
much.
And sharing your opinion.
Thank you, guys.
Oh God, Alex, you left a lot of neon paint on the seat.
We're gonna have to just get a new seat.
Yeah.
Why is it so moist?
I don't know. All the sweat, I'm guessing.
And Jim is not in good shape, so
He's
we're
not.
gonna have to wrap up here and
Yeah.
attend to Jim.
I do have
Some R. Kelly?
I do have some R. Kelly
All right,
lyrics.
so
on there for everyone.
I'll attend to Jim while you read some R. Kelly.
All right, so this is from the song called "Bangin' the Headboard," where I assume he's having sex with a piece of wood.
He wants to fuck. He wants to fuck. He wants to fuck.
Yes. Are we still recording?
Yes.
Okay. It feels just like we're floating in this pool, and the water bought this fire out of you, and there ain't no other girl on this earth I choose, baby, but you. And I'm gonna rock that body fast to sleep, girl, once you've had enough. And you gonna give that booty back to, that body back to me as soon as you wake up. Starting back all over again, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth wind, until the morning comes. I'm gonna be in. Yeah.
Beautiful.